Hi there, I'm here with Timon today. So Timon, do you want to tell us more about why you're here at 5G World?
Yeah, I'd love to. So I'm with the Open Networking Foundation, and we're very active in the mobile space. So we're really excited to be here. This is one of the epicenters of where the industry comes together, and we're really excited to talk about the most current topics in the open source movement in mobile.
Perfect. So did you want to tell us more about your past career experience and how that's impacted the position you're working on with ONF?
So my entire career has been on the vendor side of the industry, both small and large, most recently with Ericsson. And I really saw the transformation of the industry, the vast consolidation that took place over the years, to the point where we now have three, maybe four vendors in the telco space. And what the ONF is all about is trying to counteract that effect, because that has really caused a stagnation in innovation in the industry. And so the ONF is using new techniques to drive transformation, bring new technologies, and really help the telco industry move at a faster pace.
Great. And as Vice President of Marketing Ecosystem, what has been the primary objectives of your work over the past 18 months?
So we're all about open source and driving innovation and transformation. And so the ONF has a broad spectrum of activities, mobile just being one factor among many. And so, our approach is to use white box, open source, and disaggregation to approach networking problems in new and novel ways. The ONF is also unique in that we have an engineering organization. There's no other open source organization quite like it that has the sort of the horsepower and the people and the skills to be able to really drive a disruptive agenda in this space.
And I guess that brings me to my next question of the ONF's concept of curated open source. What does that mean and how does it apply to 5G?
Well, what we found is that driving transformation in this space, anywhere in the telco space, has been difficult because of the level of consolidation that's taken place. The incumbent vendors don't want to embrace a disruptive agenda for obvious reasons. And so what we have found is that if we have our own engineering team and we apply some discipline to building a set of projects that fit together in a cohesive way, so as a collective whole they solve critical carrier problems, we can really move the needle and help the industry move forward. So by curated, we mean that we carefully help guide a whole set of open projects so that they work together in a cohesive way. And that's the key to our strategy and what makes us somewhat unique in the industry.
Great. And I guess what's your highlight been at 5G World so far?
Well, it's still starting, but we have a workshop running here on the floor. I've already spoken there. I'm running back now to speak again on all the ONF's activities in this space. And I think some of the highlights there is that we have both T-Mobile, who's talking about taking one of our platforms to production in the mobile core space. And we also have Google, who's going to be speaking with us too. So, showing kind of a more cloud-native perspective to how they're approaching this market and some of the things that they're looking for as well.
Great, thank you, Timon.